Okay, I'm making biscuits. I've got, if you're allergic to eggs, here's a simple recipe that you do not have to put eggs in. 2.5 cups of flour, 2 cups and a half a cup of flour, self-rising flour, a cup of butter, and a cup of milk. All you got to do. There's 2 cups and a half a cup in the bowl of flour, self-rising flour. And a stick of butter. And I'm going to get the milk. And a whole cup of milk in the bowl. Okay, good. You want to mix it up really good. I switched to a spoon. Yeah, I mean, these are really easy to make. You can use the butter frozen or soft like I did. But either way, it turned out good. You can use buttermilk for these too. Works too. A little bit of flour on your counter. And dump the mix out. And put a little bit of flour on your hands so your hands won't get stuck to the biscuits mix. Then roll them out. Since I don't have a biscuit cutter, I use a can. That I washed out really good, bleached. And just take the rest and put it back together and just roll it out some more. If you want them to roll it out a little thinner. And the leftover dough that I can't get a cut out of, I just roll it up. Put a little bit of flour on it so it don't stick to my hands. And just make a you can get 10 out of it. Usually I can get 11. You can get between 10 and 11 biscuits out of it. You set your oven on 425 and let them cook for about 12 to 15 minutes. And if you don't have a non-stick pan, I use coconut oil. You can't spray. You can't tell the difference, so just lightly spray it on your pan. Or you can use whatever kind of oil you want. But I found it don't leave a sticky, nasty film on your pans. It makes it a lot easier to clean. But yeah, you can use coconut oil for a spray. It doesn't leave a nasty, really nasty film on your pans. It's a lot easier to clean. And you cannot taste it in it at all. You can even use coconut oil for gravy, because I found that out. That was out of regular gravy. And I had coconut oil. And I used it and it turned out pretty good. I mean, you can't taste it or anything in it. So yeah, I mean, that's the coconut oil I bought. I mean, you can't taste it. You can't taste it. It don't change the flavor of the gravy or anything. So yeah. And it don't bother my stomach. The other grease, the vegetable oil, bothered my stomach. So yeah, I mean, it works just as good as the regular grease or oil for cooking gravy. So yeah, I mean, it works just as good. I'm going to pause it. You can use a mixer on your gravy. And that's what I do because I don't start quick enough. And one good way to get all the lumps out of your gravy. I put salt and pepper and seasoned salt in my gravy. And the gravy don't have any lumps in it anymore. It's all nice and smooth. That's how I fix my lumpy gravy, is by using a mixer. Dumping a little bit of salt in it. Tastes pretty good. Sprinkling a little bit of seasoned salt in it. I mean, you don't have to put seasoned salt in it. You don't have to put salt in it or pepper. But I do just to give it a little flavor. Put milk in it. You can use milk, water. If you're allergic to milk, you can use coconut milk, almond milk, soy milk and gravy. So yeah, you can pretty much use any kind of milk. Goat's milk you can use in gravy. So yeah, you can use any kind of oil, shortening in your gravy. Any kind of, I use all-purpose flour in my gravy. Let it boil, start bubbling a little bit. Then your gravy's nice and done. The gravy's done. The biscuits just got done. So yeah, I mean, it's all ready to let cool off for a little bit, so you don't burn your mouth. Let me grab the biscuits out. Oops. Okay, well, they didn't turn out as good as the last time I made biscuits. So yeah, I think I mixed them a little too much. But yeah, they didn't fluff up like they normally do. But they're still eatable. So yeah. It only took like maybe total to make the biscuits, the gravy, 30 minutes.